Hey everyone, welcome to the third period. We're going live right now. The game's not over. Normally I do a post-game show, but why not go live for the third period? Because as much as I know that this game is not going, I cannot see the Canucks winning this game. So I mean, that's not the reason why I did this, but I just thought I'd do something different tonight. So literally the game, third period just started. I'm glad you're here. Hit the like and subscribe, everyone. We're going to be talking about all things Canucks. We're going to be talking about this power. We're going to talk about this power play of the Sharks, and they just scored. Now, it was 4-1. Now I got to switch it. It's now 5-1 for the Sharks. I've been texting with friends about tonight's game, and people are like giving their score predictions and just watching how it went. And it was like 2-1 right away. What a shot, by the way. Who was that? Wenberg? Anyways, I'm like, it's going to be 10-1 tonight. And right now we're at that stage where it's literally 5-1. The reason why they end up being on the power play is because Kane got in a fight, has been ejected, and I believe cannot come back from the game. And if that's right, or they were playing 4-on-4 at that moment. No, I think it was a legit power play. So Kane messes this up, and here we go. 5-1, guys. Now we're in a rebuild, so it's okay, but we do want to be competitive. But this Sharks team looks so much better than us, and we got players back. Now we got players injured again. You got Hedel and Bluger back, which is exciting. But then having Brock Besser out with a concussion with that rust hit. By the way, Penguins forward today gets a 3-game suspension for the illegal elbow on Brock Besser. I'm not happy or sad about how many games. I'm more sad for Brock Besser, who's got a concussion. Here we are just sitting here watching this game, and it's like, now you lost Brock. Williams took a puck to the face. Demko, we'll be talking about this one as well. Demko done for the year, LTIR until at least the beginning. So there's a lot going on in Vancouver that we want to talk about, and I want to get into your comments, everyone. You got Coach Rob here, and he's reminding me now it's 5-1. Now we're laughing. Let's go, Team Tank, right? And that's another thing that I want to. Actually, I should bring this up as well. Reeves almost scored. Life's getting bad when Reeves almost scores. You know what, guys? It just makes me want to just open up a cherry Coke, everyone, and just it's over here, guys. It's 5-1. We let 3 goals in right away. It was awful. We can look at that, by the way. So Verlander gets that first goal, wrist shot, beautiful, and then as Celebrini got it to Foley. By the way, both those guys were ex-Canucks. Will Smith, now Klingberg. It's been 5 straight goals. That's how this night's going. 5 straight goals. This is a bad night for the Canucks, and a good night for San Jose. And they're loaded with young talent that is absolutely destroying us. So this is rough. Celebrini almost had another opportunity there. So Celebrini is kicking our butts right now. Let's get this banner down. Let's go back. Obviously we got this here. I'm trying to do it on the fly, everyone. No, I want to get the comments. That's where I want to go. Japan 4 is like, put Lankinen back in. Well, and he's just joking around, Brian. But he needs practice. SGA Sports is here. Good to see you. Klingberg got that goal, so thanks for their. Yeah, it is crazy how the Sharks are about to head into the playoffs and the Canucks are 32nd. Let's get those one. You know what? Getting that first pick, everyone's like, we should, not everyone wants to rebuild and tear it down to studs and everything like that, and I get it, but getting a guy like Celebrini is awesome, but we don't talk enough about getting Will Smith. Will Smith was a highly touted player from the United States, Team USA Olympic juggernaut of a team, and that is another one. I mean, he is absolutely fantastic. But the Canucks wise, we've got decent lines out there, but they're not phenomenal. I mean, you got a defenseman that scored our only goal. We need more offense from our forwards. That everyone's talking about the two what do you call it? The two-man power play. Sorry, I can't get that out there. Two-man power play. Don't have all these chances and can't score. And that has been the theme of this team, is that we cannot get power play goals. It's like we can't even buy it, like we can't even buy a goal. Not that we buy them, we don't pay off the refs. But what I'm saying is like it is unbelievable what is happening in Vancouver. Sorry, my light's almost falling over. I need to grab that there. But first round pick on the way. Let's first overall pick. But SCA says Macklin is having a great game with 1 goal and 3 assists and 2 points. What does that mean? 1 goal, 3 assists, and 2 points. Excuse me? 4 points, you meant to say. 4 points. Yeah, 4 points. Saying Booyam eye socket may be broken. Ouch. Did not know that. Foot shouldn't be back next season. It's fine this year because he's helping with the tank, but the team looks totally unprepared, disorganized. There's a lot of talk that yeah. I'll just keep going with your quote first. And the Sharks are passing across the ice in our zone at will, no structure at all. I think that's a fair assessment. There's a lot of talk that Malhotra is going to be our next coach as of next year. There's a lot of talk about that. Now, how many years do you want to rebuild for, everyone? That's a good question to ask yourself. Because at the end of the day, there is a lot that like Foot needs opportunity and everything, but like if you put Malhotra and we start winning games, like I think this we should be looking at a 3-year rebuild window. But I don't know, what do you think? Post it in the comments, right? Hit the like on YouTube, that would be great. Is that what it means? Like button plus YouTube? I don't know. What does that mean? I think you're saying that's as good. Go Team Tank. Elvin, that's right. Yo, Trev, when and who you think other than Kane is next on the trade block? I've been talking about this for a while. I do think DeBrusk is a guy that the Canucks would consider trading. I don't think that EP40 is getting traded anywhere. I don't think anyone wants to take that contract on. And then it's not like you're waving the right flag any more than you already are. But by the way, we're going to do a tankathon roll again tonight after the game's done. But I mean, I don't think you can get rid of Höglander. Nobody wants him. Nobody wants Höglander. Not for that contract and that lack of production. And he doesn't have good size for the playoffs. So, I don't think Garland's going anywhere. I just think at the end of the day, it's Kane. And then the teams have to want these players. Like, that's why Sherwood had value. He adds value to someone's team. So I'm just thinking about all these different things that are going on. And do you want some of these guys who are just struggling? DeBrusk is a playoff guy. I think that he has value. I think Hronek has value. But I don't think that there's a lot of these Canucks that have value, right? I don't think Höglander has value. Is he going to help a team out? Push them over the top in a playoffs thing? I don't think so. Yeah, 5 straight unanswered goals. So the whole game has been in the Canuck zone. That's true. And Marcus says at this point it would take Reeves. I would take Reeves. Right? Got to get tougher. Interesting thing, though, about Reeves is I've been wanting him for a while. Why not? Why not the intimidation factor? It's because he has a hard time playing hockey. But I mean, you got to have a guy like that in there to protect Celebrini, right? I think so. So that's just a thought that I have. Let me just see what else going on. So we're at commercial break. Let's keep going on. Go Macklin Celebrini. Yes, I know you're a Sharks fan. Stewart says trade Pedersen to Chicago and get Bedard. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. We should have pulled our goalie on our 5-on-3. Maybe we'll score 6. Maybe we'll score 6-3. As a diehard Vancouver Canucks fan, what are your thoughts on Macklin? He's having a hell of a game right now for the Sharks. He's having an incredible year. If you're from Vancouver, you're Bedard and Celebrini are the local boys, and we're cheering them on. Good for them, but we're jealous that they are not with Vancouver. But we decided to tank 10 years too late. And it was not because we wanted to, it's because we had to. That's the big difference between this management group, right? So let's go back to here. Yeah, it's been a wild game because Celebrini is just torching us, literally torching us. Who just made that awful pass? And when's he going to get back? And is that Kane is back? I thought Kane was gone for the whole game. He's only gone. He's already back now. My apologies. I remember when Trevor Linden wanted this team rebuild and got kicked to the curb for it. I remember that too, man. Sports Muppets. Absolutely. That's awful. Yeah, no, I figured it out. We're tanking for a few years. That's what I think we're doing. I think we're going to be at least a 3-year rebuild. Our penalty kill has been awful this whole season. I agree. One of the reasons why we lose most games. I also think Foote should be coach just because we don't want to start winning. Keep Foote now for the rebuild. Here's the other thing. The penalty kill, there's two reasons why the penalty kill is not good. Number one is Bluger was injured for most of the year, and Forbert is the other guy who was fantastic penalty kill guy. And those two guys, I know it sounds crazy, but those two guys make a huge, huge difference on the penalty kill. And that's why I think we are in the spot where we're at. Now, think about that. Forbert is the guy who's you can't afford to lose. And I mean, I know it's hard to say that. How many are we behind right now? It's only 4-1 or 4 goals. I mean, it's 5-1. We're down 4 goals. Foote should bring in his sons like he did in Kelowna for Team Tank Japan Forces. Wow. Oh, Garland. Oh, yeah, by the way, Askarov, however you say it. He's playing fantastic tonight, guys. Just another great save. San Jose right now is out shooting us 29-21. There's 11, just under 12 minutes left to play. It's 5-1 for the old Sharks over the Canuckers. So Martin says EP40 revenge season against the Canucks organization, and the Canuck fans continue. I'd be fine with a 3-year rebuild, but there's got to be good habits that start with a good head coach. Results don't mean much necessarily, but the young guys being drafted and coming up need good structure and habits. I'd be happy to see Maholter behind the NHL Canucks bench next season. Yeah. I feel like I'm indifferent. I don't think now if Maholcha's going to get picked up by another team, then you just fire Foot right away and just bring Maholcha up. That's my opinion. Darren says, need an experienced coach. Maholcha is not the guy. No need for another rookie coach, just my opinion. I get what you're saying, and I think it's a very fair take. I just don't think, like, what coach wants to come to Vancouver at this stage? Like, when I thought it was bad when Tocchet came because, like, why would you want this job? Now I even say it more. Why would anyone want this job? So it's these young guys that get an opportunity. Oh, we just scored. Woo! Let's go. Hronek, a 91.8 mile an hour. What a one-timer. So now we're at a 5-2. We're coming back, everyone. No, 5. Oh, 5. What? Why did I? No, it says 5-2. Why does it do that? Sharks, 5-2. Oh, yeah. It says it in the corner, too. I don't even have to change that. That was a beautiful shot. Hronek has a good shot, and he's shooting more. I appreciate that about him. Everyone, if you like Canuck content that's passionate, realistic, and honest, please hit the like and subscribe. And I'm everywhere on YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, Blue Sky. Is there somewhere else I am too? Like that's where I'm at. So, Pettersson and DeBrusque got assists on that goal too. That's good for my hockey folks. I got Pettersson. Let's see. Japan Force says we got to stop with bringing in these playoff guys. We can't even get into the playoffs. Major fail. I agree. Some of these players hard to trade. I think the only solution is put them in the package deal. We got the score up there. You can see it. They made a TV show about Reeves' great-grandfather. Interesting. Daniel's excited for Team Tank. At least 2 years, but it could be 6, everyone. It all depends on how we rebuild. Excuse me. We need RJ celebrating from North Shore Winter Club, 52 goals and 63 assists in 45 games, right? No, I can't. I'm not going to be a good coach. I don't know enough about hockey to be a coach. I could be probably a general manager, but not a coach. Excuse me. Macklin would be perfect if he gets 4 goals and 4 assists. He already has 4 points. You think he's going to get 8 points tonight? Come on, man. There's no such thing as a 3-year rebuild. Hasn't ever happened before. And if it has, it was NHL teams that players wanted to play for. Well, St. Louis was dead last in January and won the Stanley Cup. So that's a possibility, right? Like, what if we turned around and won the cup? I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm just saying there's no such thing as a 3-year rebuild. Someone just rebuilt quickly. Who was it? Was it the Ducks? In Montreal. Montreal is a 3-year rebuild. And you're like, well, Montreal, everyone's played. Not everyone wanted to play for Montreal when they were stinking it up, but they did it right. So, yeah, it's 5-2 now because of the goal. Keep drafting and have Maholcha coach them in Abbey. That's fine. Michael Bublé for coach next year. Hey, that's a possibility. Like Michael Bublé can sing the national anthem at the Canucks games on shrooms. Ooh, why on shrooms? That's weird. What if he was the coach and he sang the national anthem and then went and then coached the rest of the game? That'd be the first time in NHL history. That'd be cool. Might as well go for the full rebuild. They're not, but I agree that might be the way they have to go. How many picks do we have? We have, well, when? Like in the first round, second round, the entire, like that, there's, let me just bring that up. Puckpedia, Vancouver Canucks. We have 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 0 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 picks this, and there. So no picks in the third, no picks in the seventh. So we're stacking up on picks. Yeah, Bass Reeves, I believe, is Ryan's great grandfather. I think they made movies about his grandfather too. So 9 minutes still going on. The game, we're down 5-2. Ooh, that was a good hit. Celebrating with the puck. Bluegers breaks it up. They get the puck right back. Shots are 30-22 for the Sharks. This is a massacre, kind of feels like. If they score again, it's like, geez. I mean, why do we always let in like 5-6 goals a game? This is ridiculous. Darren says, I thought Rutherford recently said it was going to take 2 to 3 years. I mean, they can say whatever they want. It takes something. How about Steve Nash, coach? Just chill? I don't know, man. I don't think he knows much about hockey. Canucks Digest is in the building. I knew a rebuild would be hard to watch, but man, this team is bad. I agree. Man. But think about Canuck fans who are still watching this. Like, I was so thankful because I went to the New Jersey Devils game, right? And they called it the greatest loss of the season, or the best loss of the season. It's like, that's the game I went to. What a blessing. It was so much fun to be there. But Canucks Digest, I knew a rebuild. I'm going to do some more content on that, but I should bring you on for that one. That would be great. It's bad. It's bad. But it's 5-2. Like, who knows? Maybe we score here as well, and we'll see. What is that? What website do you have up on the screen? I see this is NHL.com, and it's the game. What do you call it? The game center of it. So that's why you can see, like, it shows you the goals, right? This is the Hronek goal. It shows you right here. It's pretty cool. I love this. So DeBrusk to Pedersen, over to Hronek, bam, in. Shows you all the information. Shows us that we lost to San Jose already twice this season. Once in end of November, once at the end of December, and now the end of January, we're going to lose to them again. The Sharks are so much better than us. Just do a proper rebuild. I know everyone wants to say that, but whatever that means to us, right? Martin says Montreal, as in 20-plus Cups Montreal, as in the Bell Center, as in the Mecca of hockey, because the Vancouver Canucks have a long history of winning. Well, okay, first of all, no one's ever going to win more Stanley Cups than the Montreal Canadiens because they're original 6 and won a ton. But they also have been a great franchise. But a lot of people didn't want to go to Montreal when they were struggling. So, yeah. And some people don't want to go to Quebec. And Montreal's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I think it's beautiful. Like, I haven't been there, but everyone that goes there says it's absolutely stunning and amazing. 6 minutes still to go here. It's 5-on-5. It looks like they're on the power play. They're literally looking like they're on the power play right now. That's how disgusting this is. So, Canucks would have had many cups of the original 6. That's not a fair comparison. I agree. But, Colorado was probably the quickest rebuild, retool. Oilers and Penguins took how long? 3-4. Worked out for Pittsburgh, Edmonton. Yeah, Sharks, Detroit. Looks promising. I know it's not quick fix. Don't get me wrong. Martin says, yeah, the Canucks would be the Toronto Maple Leafs of the West. Haven't won in 50 years, but we totally believe we deserve it. and right now the Maple Leafs are totally falling apart. Steve says, I haven't been able to watch the Canucks for the last couple of weeks. I get it, Steve. I get it. But you know what? You wanted to rebuild, so I mean, what did you expect? I wanted it too. Canucks Side just says, I hope the Canucks take notes from the Sharks, hoard draft picks, take bad contracts, and hope to flip them for Jake Wallman and stick to the plan. Hey, that's a great comment. Absolutely. So, as you can see here, guys, it's in the commercials, but it's 5-2 for the good old Sharks. And if we just move that here just for a second, you can see that now shots are 32-22. There's, 5:26 left going into the third period. It's all but done for, Vancouver has to just go on a heater at this stage. Everyone has to go on a heater. So I just don't see it happening, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to do Tankathon in just a minute. Excuse me, in just a minute. But they're just showing this replay here. And we're going to talk about this as well. The trade watch for Evander Kane. Rick Dhaliwal went on his X account and said Evander Kane's agent, Dan Milstein, has been given permission to help facilitate a trade for his client. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at. And then there's a lot of rumors that Colorado, Dallas are interested in Kane. I'm still of the fact that if we even get a 4th round pick for him, I'd be happy. But some people say it's going to be a pick and a prospect. I would be happy with that. Some people just want future considerations and just want him off the team. There's so many different opinions of Vancouver right now. What do you think? So, someone just about scored there. So that's what I'm talking about. Where is Kane going to end up? That's a great question. That's a great question, but we're going to find out. Marcus says some of the teams are saying they don't want to talk until after the Olympics, which is fair. But the problem with, let's go back to that comment. The problem with that mentality is there's 12 days between the Olympic break, end of the Olympic break, and the trade deadline. So you don't have a lot of time. So if you can get it done early, that, Rutherford likes to get those deals done early. Ratu with a big shot. 4.5 minutes left. Is it me or is Hedel not playing, guys? That's a good question. You mean more like we can't tell he's there? He's played 15 shifts. Sorry, 15 shifts and 22 of is there. So he's played. Has he played in the third period? Yeah, I haven't seen him here, but I'm also trying to do a stream at the same time. What's the score? Let's just get this. It's right here. My apologies. 5-2. And this is the third period. It's not over yet. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And this is why I want to talk about Kane getting traded. We talked about Demko. There's a lot to talk about Demko. I'm going to do my own video on just Demko because we need to talk about it. Yeah, 3:32 left in the game. If we take this down and go back to here, that maybe this will be better so that everyone can see what the score is. Can we do play-by-play? Oh, yeah, let's do that instead. So, this is interesting. Does it automatically refresh? It does. Block shot, Verlander. That's kind of cool. Okay, you've seen Hedel now. That's good to know. There is 3 minutes and 32 seconds left. You're behind. I am behind because I'm streaming. I need a scoreboard. I got one right here. Yeah, no, I hear you. I usually don't stream during games for this reason, but I wanted to change it up tonight. So, yay, first pick. Exactly. Going to be 6-2. Yeah, I mean, it could be. It could be. 2.5 minutes remaining. Cool. I'm coming here for games. For games. Yeah, no, I do tons of Canucks content, so. Come on, Canucks. Score another one. You're not going to win the game, but just give the fans something to cheer about. I mean, you got to see Macklin Celebrini look amazing. Long wrist shot, blocked. Under 2 minutes remaining. Well, less than a minute now. I don't drink. Like, I've got a cherry Coke. That's my deadly drink of choice. Yeah. Well, the game's over. Okay. I don't know why it's like so far behind for me. I'm like way behind. Way behind. I'm just watching this last minute here, everyone. And then we're going to get into the tankathon. We're getting into the tankathon. But like this hasn't been close. We scored the first goal. Celebrini came back and scored the second goal within, what is it, less than a minute? And then it's just been all San Jose the entire game, everyone. This is where we're at. But let's do it. Let's do so I have 40 seconds left. Both teams are at now sandbagging it right now. Yeah, I mean, the Canucks are just not a team, a cohesive team. There's no chemistry. You're right. You're right. You're not wrong. Who's ready to do a tankathon? I only do one. I don't do more than one. Ooh, Reeves is trying to make the moves. 10 seconds left. And that's it. That's it, guys. The 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vancouver's now lost 5 of 6. 5 of 6. 5 of 6. Oh my goodness. We're getting our butts kicked by the young Sharks. The young Sharks. All done. And the crying now. It's like every player on the team are not friends at all. I mean, who knows, right? Just Chill says, do you think Will Smith will get jiggy with Sherwood? Get jiggy with Sherwood? I think you mean have good chemistry, play well together. I don't know. I think that's what you're meaning. I'm hoping you're meaning. Okay, I'm turning this off here, and we're going to go to Tankathon. And, okay, I don't want to watch Sharks highlights over and over and over, okay? Let's move to the Tankathon, okay? And we're resetting it. And I'll just bring it up right here, and we're going to get into it right now. We only do one. We don't do more than one. A lot of you want me to do 3 of them, and on the third, no. This is, oops, I put the wrong one up. Stop sharing and put up the other one, RevTrev. Come on. Get your head in the game, okay? Here we are, everyone. So right now, we're dead last. And this is what they say that the stats will be like for who's going to get picked where. But so we're going to do once. I'm going to hit the sim lottery one time. Okay. And I believe the worst we can do is we can get knocked out to 4th. And there's a lot of good players here. So let's just do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And the Canucks are still first place. Still first place. Why is this here? That's weird. Get out of there. What? Look, what's going on? Oh, no, sorry. I can't see who we drafted. This is so stupid. What? So we moved down to third. Who did we get? Who do we? And Calgary moved up or moved down to. So this is terrible. I can't see it. This is so ironic. Like, who did we pick? I want to know. Come on. Why can't I see this? I can't see it. Let's see if I do this again. No, I have to do it again. And I only want to do it once. I only want to do it once. Okay, I'm resetting it right now. I'm doing it again because that was stupid. Okay, we're going again. The Winnipeg Jets moved up 3 spots. They get Gavin McKenna. We got Stenberg. Would you be happy with that? Calgary gets Lawrence. The Rangers get Reed. Caleb Maholtra goes to the Blackhawks, everyone. That is craziness. So let's scroll down a bit. Let's scroll down a bit. I really wanted to know who you were going to get. Right? Yeah, it was so dumb. It's so dumb that happened, right? Just got dominated. Tanking titanically, right? Hey, RevTrev, as a San Jose Sharks fan, I feel the pain that you're feeling right now because when my team loses, I feel exactly how you're feeling. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Okay, so this is what they had. So if you don't get McKenna, are you happy with this? Are you happy with this? I would be happy with this. And then the Canucks pick 27th and forward from Saginaw. What is this? So he's playing for the Michigan State. I don't know anything about him. 45 games, 60 points. Dude, that's very good. Let's see this. So he's from the States. Okay, yeah. 6 foot, 181 pounds. That's cool. That's cool. And then the Canucks go and get a right winger here, under 20. Now, what is that? What is HK from Norway? Okay, so we're talking 6'1", 187 pounds, 18 years old. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then, is this another Swede? No, Finland, from Finland. Left-handed shot defenseman, 6'1", 168. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. That was interesting. I don't mind that. Okay. So you wouldn't be happy if we lost the draft lottery. What just happened? Why did it switch? I was just looking at it. What? That's weird. Why did it switch back? Let's go back. No. Stupid thing. Anyways, it's all screwing up. Just another Swede, not really invested. I think he's going to be good. Hey, RevTrev, if you ever have a bad day, you can always rely on me because that's what friends are for. Callum, would you trade Petey to Seattle for Wright and a first? No. No. I just don't think Wright. Like Wright might be a bust, everyone. Let's go to the NHL.com. Okay. And I'm just going to go to actually, no, I want to go to Hockey Reference. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put Wright in, okay? Wright. Shane Wright. All right. Now I'm going to take down this stupid tank thing that didn't work tonight very well. And I'm going to add this Shane Wright stuff right here. We're going to talk about this. This is a good question. Okay, so 146 games so far in his career, and he's got 69 points, everyone. Listen, Shane Wright, for all the people that are like, he's amazing. He's played one season with 79 points and had 44 points. Sorry, 79 games, 44 points. Didn't even crack 20 goals. This season, he's on pace to be worse. And the Kraken are good. If you look, I do not want him at this stage, but maybe turns it around. But if you go to the Kraken, look at this right here. Shane Wright is a third-line center. Third-line center. No thanks. No thanks. Peter says we need 6'3" or 6'4" players with hands. Those are hard to find. OCD. Are you heartbroken right now? Not at all. Not at all. Happy to lose. Trevor Davies, tank is in full effect. Absolutely it is. Absolutely. 100%. What are your 5 takeaways from the Canucks 5-2 loss against the San Jose Sharks from Rogers Center down in Bell? Okay, let's get rid of this. My 5 takeaways. Number 1, San Jose is better. Number 2, Celebrini is a superstar. A lot of people are comparing him to Crosby, which is wild if you ask me. I don't know if he'll ever make it there, but he might. But right now, a lot of people say it's very similar. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is everyone's not talking about Will Smith. He's a very, very good player. Number 4, Askarov is, I told everyone that's the kind of goalie I wish the Vancouver Canucks went and got. That is the guy that's going to change the future. And he getting traded to the San Jose Sharks, listen to me, that was a huge game changer in my opinion. I think he's going to be fantastic. Okay? So, and number 5, we cannot score on a power play. And that's another reason why this team stinks. We are just not good enough. I'll give you a 6 and a 7. Lankinen had a terrible start. Number 7 is we're missing Brock and Bouillon, and that hurts, right? And you're right, Callum. Right is wrong. That's a good video I should do. That's a great video. Yeah, that's what they said about Louis Eriksson and OEL and EP40. I think he is going to be good. Yeah, right? Dreamer is here. We need to sign Henrik Sedin back, and that shootout goal last night was so good. Yeah, I mean, it was amazing, right? So, okay. Guys, I wanted to do the third period with you. Hope that you're having a good night. But I'm going to call it a night. I got other things I want to connect and do before I go to bed tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching the show. I appreciate it. Hit the like and subscribe for more great Canucks content. As you can see, I have tons of stuff to talk about. So we're going to get into it real soon here. But there's a lot to talk about in the next couple of days. So stay tuned. I got tons of stuff I want to do. And hope you have a fantastic evening. Believe in blue. Let's keep this tank going so we can rebuild and go Canucks go. Okay. How come this is not working? Okay. All righty. Let's see if this works. What is going on, everyone?